Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans. What we do around here is bring about conversations of a psychological, mental health, emotional health paradigm. We do that as often as we can, usually several times per week. If you're looking for coaching, life, relationship, mentorship, business coaching, anything in between, habit change, we can certainly fit you in the new year. Welcome to 2022. If you're interested in that, you can certainly reach out on Twitter at PO Perception or in the About Me section of this YouTube page. Either way, we'll get you in touch with me or members of my team, and we can make something happen for your benefit. Hopefully, that is helpful to you. Anyway, um, so um, things to look at. Make sure you're in sync with where you want your life to go. Understand that you create the reality that you experience, meaning that the things that you focus on become manifest sooner or later. It may take you months, it may take you years, but your focus does create the reality you experience. And so, if you don't like your life, if you don't like where you are in life, understand that part of the way you focused, even with your thoughts, your actions, your deeds, your beliefs, can often be leading you in directions that aren't in line with who you want to be or where you want to go. And that becomes problematic for a number of reasons because generally, when we don't believe that we can get to a healthier place, when we don't believe we can get to a place that really matters to us, we then either disengage, get upset, get frustrated, and ultimately lead ourselves, um, you know, into a direction that's unhealthy or not good or just overwhelming, any number of things. Anyway, that's the first piece of today's audio. The next is kind of look at life in the reality that you create your reality. Just because other people believe something doesn't mean you have to. Obviously, we need to stay away from delusion and mental illness, but the beginning is all things are possible, and thus a breakthrough can happen at any given moment. The opportunity for a breakthrough can happen at any given moment, and when we begin to understand the value of, kind of putting ourselves there and knowing that we have value, knowing that just because someone doesn't see the potential in something doesn't mean it doesn't exist, we can then have a better quality of life overall. The next is match the amount of energy that people put into things. Don't overexert and don't underexert. One of the biggest life lessons that anyone can learn is the value of matching energetic investment or emotional investment. That is, when you give more than another person's giving, you're eventually going to resent them. When you give less, you're making it more likely that sooner or later they will resent you or get frustrated with you. It doesn't necessarily mean either one of you is good or bad people as a result of what you've chosen to do, but you're setting yourself up for a level of negativity, for a level of frustration that doesn't serve you well. So, when we really want to get to a healthy place, when we really want to understand how to be in a healthier place, it's then inevitable and valuable to consider, being open to making changes, being open to having different viewpoints, being open to um, having the boundaries necessary to say, look, this is what I can handle from a situation, this is what I cannot handle. Knowing where our boundaries are, understanding that boundaries don't always make us popular, but they're always necessary in one form or another. People will take advantage without even meaning to, not because they're mean, cruel, or unkind, but because in reality, a lot of people are expecting other people to fix them in terms of relationship, and so that becomes problematic in and of itself. That becomes super damaging in and of itself when we expect other people to be what we want them to be without understanding that maybe a person doesn't want to be that. Maybe a person has different goals, different dreams, different aspirations, is incapable or unwilling to shift, is incapable or unwilling to grow, and ultimately leading to a healthy place is, there and not in the best of situations. We've got to look at things differently in order to get things going in a positive direction. So the reality of that is that in the end we begin to balance things out. Hopefully that's helpful. I encourage you, keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.